got online. As you all know, she has said, y'all, my album is being canceled / postponed / renegotiated with her contract. And she said this like last week, 2 weeks ago now, about her album that she teased late 2025. And people are like, damn, Nicki, no, why would you do that to us? Why would you cancel? We had our money saved up. We're fighting for you online. We're defending you through all the drama and gossip. And this is how you repay us? We don't even get a new album coming out? Well, it seems like that may be changing. Nicki Minaj says that, her label does like her still. And she has her contract renegotiated.
Okay. I guess my label still likes me. Anyway, chill. But you know something, my darlings? Like I told you before, and I was not lying, I already have a bunch of music done, and it's so good. It really is, you guys. But I don't feel right talking about music because I'm not in my music era. Psych. That's a little jokey joke. Okay, so, Rob, word on the street is that Nicki renegotiated her deal with her label? Okay. I know that's motherfucking right, queen. Go ahead and renegotiate that motherfucking contract so we can get this motherfucking music rolling along with the documentary because, baby, I need the music and the documentary. I cannot wait to hear what is going to be on this album because everybody that came for Nicki this year, all you did was give her more ammo. I know this album is going to be good. Y'all tried that hate train shit like you did in 2018, but baby, that shit ain't gonna work because she is a child of God. Y'all gonna learn to stop disrespecting the motherfucking queen of rap. Even if the album doesn't come out on the date that she had originally set, March 27th, 2026, that is okay because music is music at this point. But baby, if we get an album and a documentary, it's gonna shake the motherfucking table. I mean, she's shaking the table now, but both of them, an album, a documentary, and a tour, 3 for 3, Nicki. We're going 3 for 3, Nicki. I hope that's what she renegotiated in her contract. Y'all, tell me what y'all think, because her renegotiating her contract with her label, that says a lot. They couldn't lose the queen, y'all.
Now, when I heard this news, I was like, Nicki, of course your label still loves you, okay? Most of them people up there, label heads, are Republicans. So, girl, don't worry. Of course they still love you. Plus, you make the money. So why would they want you to not make music and go on tour and do a bunch of work? Okay, that's just backwards. Nicki, I'm so happy to hear this, okay? The reason why I'm happy is because I really feel like when it comes to the music thing, at the end of the day, your love of music is what got you in the game this far in the first place. So I feel like her not doing the album, to me, I would not have been mad because, I'm okay with it being postponed, but I really feel like if we didn't get an album this year, I'd be like, damn, Nicki, what's going on? Because the music is what really, is the glue of everything. It is the heartbeat of every single thing that is going on right now, all right? Now, granted, I'm sure she wanted to get her business side first done, the contract, renegotiated, as she should, as she did. Because let's be clear, let's clock that shit real quick. If my deals ain't looking right, looking tight, somebody getting backslapped tonight. And I ain't talking about that Summer Walker song either. Okay? Now, y'all, let's get into the tea, though. So what kind of songs are you all looking forward to on the album? Apparently, look, scratch that. I want the documentary first. Because she did say that she's not going to drop her new album until her documentary comes out. I want that docu. Okay? And the reason why is because I feel like I want to know, the behind the scenes. Nicki, you can put it out on YouTube. You can even put your documentary on your Instagram account. I don't care. I will go. Because, Fire TV and Roku, I think they have, an Instagram app now. So you can go and play that. I would play her stuff on my Fire TV and call it a day. I never care, baby girl. I never care. But yeah, Nicki, so we're going to see what's with you in that. Also, people are talking about Nicki Minaj because she recently popped out looking real cute. Okay, she had on this black bang outfit going on, looking real nice. I loved it. She was also trying to get her fans to contact the local senators because you all know there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the government and in the world. So, she's speaking up for her beliefs, and also she is co-signing Elon Musk. And they're having a, conversation on Twitter. They're not talking on Twitter together, but they're having the same type of conversation to the fans to call senators and X, Y, and Z. So y'all can take a look at this on the screen. And basically, she's just saying, what, y'all, we're tired of the games. I need y'all to call for me. And she basically was saying that she's bribing y'all. Basically, she said, here's a video to bribe y'all, Moving on to Beyonce knows. Beyonce posts pictures of herself. And, Beyonce always wants to be very different. She gonna post her Super Bowl pictures a week later almost. Girl, you could have kept the pictures now. We don't care no more. But she had on this very short bob. And everybody's saying, Beyonce, girl, what's going on with you in this bob? It's giving Anna Wintour. People are saying, we don't want this bob for the new tour, this new era. We want black hair. And, y'all, Beyonce, she's not going to dye her hair for no damn music. Okay? When has she ever did that? She don't do that. She going to keep her honey blonde in until she's in the casket 6 feet under. All right? But no, she looked really good though. When I saw her Super Bowl picture, I was like, okay, B. Her body looked real like snatched. Like it's like she's scared to breathe. Like it's like if she breathes, like her pants gonna pop or something. Like I'm not. This is not me. Oh my god, y'all gonna blow. This is not me body shaming by the way, y'all. I'm just saying like she's very like curvy, real T. Her body looking T. Okay.
Not Beyonce hitting us with a bob. Hey guys, it's your girl Jen Trey Hay, and it looks like Beyonce is serving up a new look. Now I'm not sure if this is what she wore to the Super Bowl or not, but I have more pictures. Hold on. The flag she's holding says touchdown, so perhaps this is what she looked like, but I don't recall seeing her there at all, but she's cute. I don't know if she's gearing up for something new, but every time she starts to resurface or pop out, that means something must be coming. I'm definitely here for the bob, for sure. I like it. It's something new. It's still blonde, of course, but she looks good. Okay, so this confirms that she definitely was at the Super Bowl because that's definitely the stadium in the background. So this is what she must have wore to the Super Bowl, but I didn't see any pictures of her. So how did she evade, like, the media? Because did y'all see some? I didn't see any at all. Of course, we're going to see the kids. And last year, even though she stayed up in, like, the booths, we did see her. And they had some pictures of her. But, yeah, I'm here for the bob. Okay, girl, we see you.
But no, I think she does look really good, though. But people are wondering, why wasn't Beyonce, with her husband? Are they saying that they're scared? Well, Beyonce was scared to be associated with the Epstein stuff. I don't know. I think maybe she just didn't want to be seen. But I mean, obviously she did want to be seen because she's taking pictures and posting them. I don't know. But I do find it a bit fishy that she didn't want to be with her husband at the Super Bowl. Why weren't you sitting by him? Why were you sitting up there by yourself while your kids and your husband are together? Why are you like? I don't know. They're very calculated, very strange, very very strange. Like Beyonce, you don't normally do that. You like, does she do that normally? Not really, no. Like, when they be at the games and the fashion shows, she's always with Jay-Z. Yes, every single time. Like, you know how many pictures of Beyonce and Jay-Z sitting courtside together? Like, I don't know, y'all, but something fishy going on. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe not. Maybe Jay-Z was doing his, like, he's at work, so maybe she didn't want to interfere because he is at work when he's at the halftime show, Super Bowl. I don't know, child. It's crazy, but let's chat. Moving on to Cardi B. Cardi B's tour has started. It has started today. Well, yesterday now. But yesterday. And it's been going quite, I wouldn't say it's going viral. People have been talking about it, about how people are seat fillers, allegedly. People are saying how the show is good, it's bad. It's all types of opinions. And I didn't really see many videos, so I'm not going to sit up here and, like, give an opinion because it's not fair. I'm not going to sit up here and, like, critique it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, girl, I'm not going to, I haven't been there. But people are talking about this one part of her show where she mentions Ice. So she says, if Ice comes in here, we gonna jump them. We gonna get their ass. Me and my fans, you can't get us, right?
If Ice come in here, we gonna jump their asses. I got some bear mace in the back. They ain't taking my fans. Let's go.
Child, she opened up a can of worms. Woo! Woo!
TMZ always at the scene of the crime, I see. So TMZ posted this article about Cardi B at her concert, basically joking around saying that if ICE pops up, we jumping them, bear mace, bing bop boom bop bam, if you know what I mean. And she was obviously saying that in a joking way. Satire, parody, as her attorney, that's our story and we're sticking to it. Anyway, so here comes this organization chiming in when absolutely nobody asked them to, and they're quoting what the TMZ article said, and they said, as long as she's not drugging and robbing our agents, we'll consider that an improvement over her past behavior. So Cardi B saw it, and she's not one to back down. So then she quotes them and she says, well, if we're going to talk about drugs, let's talk about the redacted after redacting children on that island, if you catch my drift. So exactly, Cardi B, whack them again, but don't stop there. Ask them why they lied about Alex Pretty. Ask them what about Renee Good and Keith Porter. Ask them when their agents are going to turn themselves in for those murders. Ask them why the murder rate in Minnesota increased when they got there because they continue to kill people. Since we want to talk about past behavior, let's air it all out, okay? DHS, y'all might want to sit this one out because if there's anybody on the internet that can go toe-to-toe with y'all, it's definitely Cardi B.
No shade, though, but I generally do feel as though, now, okay, everybody has their opinions on, ICE, that's fine. But Cardi B definitely has admitted to openly doing this stuff to men. Like, let's not act dumb, y'all. She has definitely said that she used to take men and, get them all, juiced up and then take their money. Okay? That's what she said she used to do. So, Cardi, if I were you, I wouldn't, you know what? I'm gonna let you have that because you're gonna see how it ends up, girl. You gotta be careful. You cannot be saying things like that about the entire government. You cannot go against the entire government, Cardi B. You can't. Okay? I know you want to be tweeting out stuff like that. Whether it's, it's true or not, because, them files, child, and messy. True or not, you can't do that, okay? But I do feel like it was very unprofessional for them to post that. But it's true, though, about Cardi B. It's true. I know it's, like, controversial, but it was kind of unprofessional. But, let's talk that tea.
Yeah, let's go to this hotel, and I drunk up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was happening to me right now.
But honestly, though, this should not be a tit-for-tat thing. Like, y'all should not have said, oh, well, I'm going to bring up how you be drugging people. Oh, well, I'm going to bring up how you be, talking about underage. That's just, no. It's like, why are we going tit for tat for that? This is just all a mess. This is all disgusting, okay? It's disgusting to me. But also, I feel like when it comes down to this type of stuff, I don't think that they actually care about Cardi B doing that. They only wanted to use that as a ha-ha moment because she's coming for ICE. Because let's be real, if y'all really care, y'all would launch an investigation and have her locked up. But yeah, I think that they are trying to have Cardi B scared, like, oh, like, you know, this is what you were doing, girl, behind the scenes. So how are you so against us, you know, ICE, when this is what you do? All of a sudden you want to have morals now, you know. But I really think that all of it is a hot mess, like, genuinely. I think it's all just crazy. Moving on to The Weeknd. The Weeknd joins Beyoncé as the only black musician to exceed $1 billion in lifetime touring revenue. Whoa, that's crazy, yo. That's so crazy, yo. No, but seriously, I think The Weeknd does have great shows. I went to his tour in 2022 for the After Hours tour, Till Dawn tour. That was nice. It was fun. But it was good. I can't complain. It was really good. I can't complain. But would I put them two on the same, like, pedestal? No, I would not. I definitely is Beyonce. And I would not even put The Weeknd at second place when it comes to concerts. Like, I wouldn't even put him, he can be top 5. Well, top 10, yeah. Top 10. He's great at storytelling. But other than that, his tours to me aren't really like, oh my gosh, like, you have to live this or you're going to, like, regret it. Not really. If you're a fan of him, yeah, you're going to really enjoy it, you know? But other than that, I don't think he's like a once-in-a-lifetime performer, like a once-in-a-lifetime act. Oh, you got to see him. No. But I also do believe that, I think that if Drake did stadiums, he could have this number too, for sure. I don't know why Drake don't do stadiums. It's kind of strange to me. Moving on to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs has dropped his post-Super Bowl statement and a set of photos featuring him and baby Snoop. His son with Kiana Barber. After a weekend full of speculation and sideline narratives, he highlighted fatherhood, reflection, and peace. Yikes. Imagine you highlighting this girl, baby, and mind you, Cardi B was there, and you had Pre was there too. I think somebody else was. It was just a mess. They said 6 kids by 6 different women, 4 of them born in 2025. Shaking my head. Y'all, Stephon is gay. He's trying to hide and run from something. Something inside of him he's trying to avoid and move away from. And this is what most Most DL men don't do this, but this is what some DL men do to try to cope. Trust me, I know. I've seen this in real life, in real time, okay? So don't think I'm just saying this, I've seen this. And they always do this. They always get all these people pregnant, then they be doing this, running over there, running over here. And then it's like, they always be giving DL too. Like, I don't know, it's never a man who do all this who you never would think would be gay. I feel like, that's just how I feel. Like, it's always a man with gay rumors doing this type of stuff. And like I said, y'all, there's nothing wrong with being gay, y'all. Let's not act like it is. Hold on, that's not my point. But I'm just saying, live in your truth and don't disrupt people's coochies and homes because of your insecurity or your lack of trying to be something that you don't want to be because you're scared of admitting it or you're running away from something. You know, whatever you're doing, whatever it is, I think that you need to stop. But you know what's crazy though is I feel like if Stephon Diggs just like openly admitted to Cardi B what he was doing, I feel like Cardi B would still be around. She's dumb, she's slow, she's desperate. So I feel like she definitely would still be open to it. You know, like, think about dumb girls and dumb people is that if you word things a certain way, they will go for anything.
Stephon Diggs is a perfect example of when females say, if you would have just kept it real, it would have been cool. A lot of niggas hear that phrase and they think in the back of my mind, it's not gonna be like that though if I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna stick around. Stephon Diggs is a prime example of nigga, you knew what I was when you met me. You knew what you was getting yourself into. It's either you're gonna leave or stay. And indeed, she stayed around until it was the end of her term. Okay? Through 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And this ain't no shade to nobody. I'm just saying, when females say, if you would have just kept it real in the first place, like, it would have just been cool, they don't be lying. And niggas hear that, and they be like, you know what? Try to trying to bait me. You know what I'm saying? And then they get it doing it sneaky. But it's like, if you would have just kept it real, she literally would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women just don't like being betrayed, and they got too much pride, so it's like, dang, you sat there and did it behind my back. I feel like you got one up on me. You know what I'm saying? But if you let me know, and I know what type of ball game.
Moving on to Miss Red. As you all know, she flipped the song Beat It by Michael Jackson, and she changed it to Eat It, which is crazy. But people are talking, and people have talked so much that Michael Jackson's estate has came out, and they slammed this song. They said, baby, we didn't approve this. We had no idea this was even being made. We don't know anything about this song. It has not been cleared. Keep our name out of it. And no shade, thank God. I saw people were trying to defend this song. They were defending it. I'm like, why y'all defending this song?
You want to know why rage baiting works so good? Because people have so much passion behind their negative feeling. Like, people really be upset. And what gets me, y'all be upset about shit that got nothing to do with you. Why is the internet ashamed because Sexy Red want to remix Beat It? Talking about Eat It. I think this shit funny. Y'all don't like to laugh no more. Y'all be way too serious. You would think she walked up to this man's grave and went to the bathroom or something. You would think she disrespected him in a direct way. She just parodying a beat. Y'all don't remember when people used to parody all the time? Y'all don't remember that Asian era? Nobody was offended. Nobody was in there like, what the fuck? We don't do parodies no more? Y'all don't joke no more? I don't even think she ever gonna release that serious song. But she got y'all talking. She got the attention. Y'all give it to people. For stuff y'all don't like, y'all always got so much to say. Just eat it. Eat it. Boy, you know you wanna eat it. Put it in your face. Tell me how it tastes. Don't be scared. Just eat it. Just eat it. I like it. I don't even know what it...
Yeah, no. When it comes to Michael Jackson, and when you were, like, using his actual, like, beat, and you're actually trying to, like, no, I'm sorry. You can rip off somebody else. Rip off a Drake song. Rip off a Travis Scott, J. Cole song. Rip off... Hey, you can even do, like, a Tina Turner song if you want to. But don't do Michael Jackson. Don't do Michael Jackson. Only because it's just, nah, Dolly. You lost. The Alondria hate is still going on, and I'm tired of seeing this, y'all. Y'all need to stop this. This is getting to be very disgusting. So Alondria attends the YSL Beauty Presents Love 24/7 event. Somebody said that Alondria is the only girl from Love Island history who can look this chopped, and yet her delusional fans will gas her up so much that they are trying to convince the rest of us that she is a goddess and the baddest to ever be on the Love Island show. And, you know, I hate this for y'all. If Alondria was light-skinned, red bone, Danny Lay vibes, y'all be all up on her. But because she's darker and she's chocolate and she's beautiful, and not beautiful for a dark skin girl, because y'all love saying that too. That's weird. I always find that weird. Oh, she's pretty for a dark skin. That's weird. Y'all are disgusting for that. Because she is a beautiful woman, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. No because, not. She's beautiful. Y'all are mad. A lot of y'all sitting behind these different opinions look like mutated roaches. Y'all look like some of y'all look like your breath stink. Like, I just know when you open your mouth and say your hate comment, it's gonna be like, oh, Billy Porter. Somebody said that Black Twitter will look you dead in the eye and say this is the most beautiful woman in the world. Now, I wouldn't say she's the most beautiful in the whole world, but she is definitely beautiful, like ethereal, like she's up there. I don't know why Alondria is having so much conversation. But you know you that girl when people are talking about you this much. You see how nobody's mentioning Shelly this much? Nobody's mentioning Huda. What's that girl name? Huda? Nobody's mentioning her no more. Nobody's mentioning Amaya Papaya from the show. But y'all mentioning Alondria though. Yeah, because she's winning. She's winning. Wow, isn't that crazy? Y'all was just calling Rihanna ugly, dolphin face. Oh, I would never buy your hair care line because I see how your edges are no longer here with us. Oh, ASAP should let you go because you let yourself go. Rihanna just crossed over 1 billion streams in 2026. So her catalog has already surpassed 1 billion streams this year. She hit this mark in just 36 days, a testament to her music's enduring appeal and continued discovery by both new and long-time music listeners. All right? So, you know, you're calling her ugly, but she's making a lot of money off her streams, businesses, and people are tuning into her. So that goes to show y'all that somebody being ugly isn't really stopping anything. Let's say she was ugly, allegedly. That's not stopping anything, baby. Like, that's not stopping anything. Get your head out the gutter. Y'all are so nasty sometimes. Like, POV, Doja Cat got her little man back. I know how y'all feel when your man, you know what I'm saying, your little man was acting up a little bit, but then he back in your face acting right. I know you be happy, okay? And Doja Cat low-key put on the show that night because you could tell she was happy to have her D back. Now, Joseph Quinn, in case y'all don't know, but there was some cheating scandal going on with Doja Cat, her man, and he low-key was on dating apps behind her back, and it got caught. And she broke up with him, and they had a fallout, okay? But it was private, though. And low-key pause, though. I wish Doja Cat talked about her business and her music. Like, I think it'll be a lot more interesting. But anyway, so come to find out, Joseph is back, sideline at her show. Doja Cat, let me find out you be going for anything. Let me find out you a Cardi B part 2. But me personally, though, I feel like Doja Cat and her dating history, it's been kind of wonky. Like, she doesn't really discuss the men like that. She kind of keeps it offline. That's fine. You know, but I can't, people are saying, oh, well, Doja Cat, the reason why you're always having these ups and downs with your men is because, you know, you should try black men out. You should date some black men and see what that's about. Doja Cat is never going to date a black man unless he is, well, like her. I'll say that. But I feel like also, too, Doja Cat, she just likes white. Like, that's just what she values. She's a white girl at heart. That's fine. She's mixed. But I think she really, like, taps into her white side a lot aggressively. And that's no shade. I'm not trying to bash anybody for that. But let's talk, let's chat. I'm just saying I can't see her with a black man. Ooh, J. Cole, be safe, child. J. Cole is picking up fans to listen to his new album called The Fall Off with him in his old Honda Civic. He says if there's anybody in the area of Silver Springs, Maryland, that wants to ride with me in a Civic while we listen to the album, let me know. I got new speakers for this. First 2 people I pick up will be listening to disc 29 with us. Next 2 will listen to disc 39. Okay, period. See, this is all just a marketing scheme. I think it's great, though. It's a marketing scheme. But he put up to schools, you know, and he's pulling up now to different people's homes to sell his album and play their album. And honestly, it's for promo because he's using Twitter to promote it and talk about it. So it's, you know, he wants people to see it. But y'all, do not think he's just out here doing this by himself. No, there's a black Mercedes truck following him. So this is all very calculated, very, very, very intentional. But you know, it has to be disguised as humble beginnings. You know how it is. Oh, this is a very calculated push for his new rollout.
Yo. Chill out, my boy. Bro, chill out, my boy.
Yo. Yes.
Yes,
The performative male final boss, also known as J. Cole, announces he's driving across the U.S. to sell the fall-off CDs out of the trunk of his old Honda Civic. The actual name of the tour is Trunk Sale 26, and the actual quote is, "Today, I got my old Honda Civic with a brand new engine. As a teenager, I had copies of blank album that Nervous gave me to sell. I used to go up to the gas station trying to sell albums to strangers. Like, yo, you like hip-hop?" was the beginning of the sales pitch. When I went and posted my review on J. Cole's album, because he's one of the few artists to where you can't really give a review directly after the album drops. I need to listen to it a couple more times because there's a lot of substance in this music, and I think the fall-off is one of the better albums.
Name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head. Whole Lot of Money, London, Esther Norche, Dade, I'm That B. Okay, but anyway, Cardi B was that 4 or 5? Well, I'll add on Best on Earth. Now, me personally, I want to know, right? You know, why is Cardi B trying to make Bia a laughing like moment at the tour, y'all? This is crazy. Look at this, y'all. Bia claps back and says, "Can you name someone with more BMs than receiving yards?" I can. And I know that. You know what? Never mind. Bia, I'm sorry, Bia. That was a trash comeback. That was a trash comeback to this moment here, girl. Bia, you should have just been quiet. I don't know. That was, Bia, girl, sis. No, girl, you should have said something more lethal. Something to get her mad on Twitter and be spiraling for 3 hours straight. You should have said something about her. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But you should have said something about something really. You know what, girl? Bia, it's fine, okay? I guess she lost. I don't know. Well, actually, no. Bia did win because she still doesn't have no kids, okay? She also doesn't have to deal with husband drama and DLBD drama. And also, guess what? She writes her own